Hi, this is Alysha Schertz, reporter with BizTimes Milwaukee. I'm here with Randy and Rick, and obviously Max from Wil-Kil Pest Controls in Menomonee Falls. Guys, tell me a little bit about who Max is and what he does.
Max is a bed bug detecting dog. He can tell the difference between live bugs and dead bugs, and viable eggs and non-viable eggs.
So, talk a little bit about the uniqueness of Max and maybe how you guys normally detect bed bugs and how Max helps in that process.
Well, I guess I can speak to that. There's been over the last decade, a resurgence of bed bug activity throughout the United States. It's really starting to impact the Midwest now and some of the larger cities. So with that being said, we saw the demand from our clients escalate in terms of how we were able to find bugs, inspect for bugs, treat for bugs, and then certify that our work was complete. And we decided to we made a decision early in 2009 to get Max and bring him back to Milwaukee. And he's really helped us in terms of our inspection. Prior to having Max, most of our work was reactionary. We were getting calls, people were panicking because they had bed bugs. And then we would have to go in and visually inspect. And when we visually inspect with our human eyes and our inspection techniques, we're probably about 35 to 45% accurate. One of the other reasons we invested in Max was his ability is somewhere around 98.5%. So we can actually really understand the root of a bed bug problem by bringing him prior to a treatment, and then we can certify that after treatment the bugs are gone, or that there may be more work to do. So that was the root behind the investment.
Great. Now, Max was trained especially for this. What happens when you bring Max to a facility that needs to be tested for bed bugs? What is the process that you guys go through there?
Well, a couple of days prior to the inspection, we issued the client a pre-Max inspection checklist. And there's just a couple of important items on there that will have an impact on his accuracy and distractions and so on and so forth. When we actually enter the premises to do the inspection, we start right at the door and stick to the left and start hitting closets and every piece of furniture that we can, because they could be hiding in just a piece of luggage that they just brought back from vacation. So we try to get him access to every little bit that we can to obviously the client as much viable information as they can get. So
it's amazing how it works. When we had a client, a resort that we went down to do a demonstration for, they knew they had bed bugs. They had a manager that they had brought in, and he was actually living at the hotel until he could move his family to the resort or the area. And we went in, there were 4 of us, their maintenance people and our bed bug experts, and we tore the room apart. We didn't see anything. We brought in Max. Within 30 seconds, he alerted to box springs that had problems. So the bugs were actually embedded in the box spring. We were not going to be able to find them unless we cut open the box spring. But that's the beauty of it.
Over 35 years of combined pest control expertise.
Yeah. Taken over by a dog.
Strictly human. So, yep.
That's great. Talk a little bit about what Max has done for your business and how it's maybe changed some of the processes that you guys have and maybe paid for the investment itself.
What has Max brought to our business? He has brought a uniqueness in our ability to offer a service delivery that's unique to the marketplace. We also use heat, we use conventional treatments, and we use Max. Max usually is the first line of defense when we get a call for bugs. We want to go in and we want to try to find exactly where the bugs are. Max can alert us to those areas, and we can determine at that point whether or not we need what type of treatment we're going to apply. It allows us to be surgical. In past years, we literally took a room apart and had to treat everything just to be sure. We didn't want to leave anything to chance. With Max, again, we know where they are. We treat the area. We do some preventative work, and then we can validate that treatment by bringing him in at a later date. So it's really helped us. It's also encouraged us to get the heat type remediation treatments going as well. Because in the past, let's say in the hospitality industry, if they had a bug issue in a room, they literally had to close that room or not sell that room for about 14 days or even longer. That's a long time to have a vacant room. With the heat and max tandem, we're able to go in, heat the room, have that done in one day, and the next morning we can bring max in and certify that the room is clean and bed bug free. So it really, there's some cost savings to the hospitality industry by doing that type of service.